I enjoy the people I work with, and I enjoy providing good customer service. I like serving people. Probably what I'm most proud of is my staff. I have a staff of 7 employees, and watching them grow and develop into wanting to provide good customer service. They're very appreciated by the lab team here, and they do a good job of providing good customer service to them. When I first came to MUSC, it was more thought of as just the state hospital, and it's really grown to be much more than that. It's a place that people want to come for health care. I think MUSC Excellence has done a lot for MUSC. It's changed the atmosphere, and it's been a good thing. Really take on the MUSC Excellence culture. It's all about treating others as you would want to be treated, is what I basically think. And if you just strive for excellence, then you'll be a great employee.
The fees. I know time has changed with everything, but I can recall when patients used to come in for a visit for 50 cents. That would include lab work, x-rays, doctor's visit, and the whole work. But now everything is totally charged different. Be respectful of others. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated. Give a smile once in a while. It means really a lot to me. I was able to stay here for this length of time where I was able to raise my family and get some of the good things that I wanted of life, where I'm able to travel and still stay here and do some more work. I'm able to work, and I got my health and strength, and I still could do it.
Just the opportunity that MUSC has given me, because I started out in an administrative position, lower level, and the opportunity to start the parking operation and to carry it forward has been just fabulous. Wherever you start, look around, do your best, take advantage of the opportunities. They will come your way because MUSC is looking for great people.
Working in the laboratory, we work with a lot of patient specimens, and we actually kind of get to know what the certain patients have and everything, and it is its own reward in doing the work and doing it properly and having it make a difference towards the diagnosis or the prognosis of the disease. The laboratory has become so much more automated now that once a specimen gets into the laboratory, sometimes it's only touched once by human hands, and the rest of the time all the testing that's done is done automatically based on the barcode and how it's been programmed in the laboratory information system. The turnaround, let's say for hepatitis testing, used to be a couple of days, and now it's a couple of hours.
My work with patients is clearly the most rewarding part of my job. The work I do as an educator and as an investigator relates to patient care ultimately. So I would say all of those aspects are very rewarding for me. One of the things I'm most proud of was recruiting the next generation of rheumatologists, particularly pediatric rheumatologists. When I came here in 1981, there was nobody in the state of South Carolina who was trained to take care of children with rheumatic diseases. And although I'm not a pediatrician and not trained in that discipline, I had done work in England with children with juvenile arthritis. And so I began seeing children with a variety of rheumatic diseases. And over the next 20 to 30 years, I was able to see this grow. In about 1988, I began to see a patient from Hilton Head, a lady with scleroderma who was severely ill. And she had 3 daughters. And one of those daughters was a high school student at the time, maybe 16 years of age. And she got interested in rheumatology as a result of her mother's illness. And she shadowed me one day during her high school career. She then came and worked in my lab one summer when she was a student at Davidson. And to make a long story short, she ultimately became a pediatric rheumatologist, trained in pediatrics at USC, trained in pediatric rheumatology at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and then came back to MUSC to be our first full-fledged pediatric rheumatologist. That's Tasha Ruth. So there have been so many changes at MUSC. We've really grown significantly in every dimension, not just the imprint that we have, our footprint, if you will, here on the peninsula, but our reputation. We've grown from being kind of a small medical school to one that's now mentioned in the same breath as Emory, Vanderbilt, Duke, UNC. We're very competitive with our sister institutions, and that's been a very positive change. And I really have to credit the leadership of the university and also all the people who work here. In 1992, I think it was, when Clinton was running for election, his campaign manager, James Carville, had a very famous sign in their war room that said, "It's the economy, stupid." So my motto is, "It's the patient, stupid." So when things seem to be getting bogged down in a lot of bureaucracy or paperwork, and there are a lot of different demands on us as clinicians, as educators, and as investigators, I try and remember that statement, "It's the patient, stupid." And if we let patient care guide us as our main principle, then I think everything works out well. And I think that's what most of us here at MUSC are all about.